It's Madden NFL 23, and we're going to look here at Derrick Henry. He's coming off a great week, reaching triple digits in yards with a collection of touchdowns. It's the Titans and the Packers on Thursday night.
We are at the oldest continually operating stadium in the NFL as you get a look inside Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Tonight we start Week 11 of the NFL season with a good one here between the Tennessee Titans and the Green Bay Packers. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you look at our home side in this one, they know coming in they've got to be at their best because they're facing one of the better overall defenses in the NFL.
And this is not one of the better offenses around in terms of running the football. So they understand that they're going to be put to the test a bit. The big plays in the run game, they haven't been there of late. So maybe that means we'll see them shake things up a little bit. Some RPOs, some touch passes, some draw plays, anything to try and gain a little bit of momentum.
The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here come the Titans for their first possession on offense, and leading them out in his fourth season with the team, 10th overall in the NFL, Ryan Tannehill.
And I think it's safe to say that, and I heard him say it in the post-game press conference, that was a team win last week because he didn't really play up to his normal standards, throwing 2 interceptions.
No touchdown.
Yeah, didn't offset it at all, but the team found a way to get it done.
They begin with Henry. And he'll hope that this is not a sign of what's in store as he has to fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Back to throw, Tannehill. That pass taken in by Burks. And a pretty little juke move there on a nice game. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So, as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for?
What's that?
Who are the freshest guys coming off the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
A first down carry for Henry. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Here's Tannehill now on 2nd down. On the slant, Burks. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 43. 3 catches last week. He's got 3 in the first quarter here tonight. Well, that's not just his first, not his second, already his 3rd completion here on the opening drive. And I think it's safe to say that getting him the ball in this game, one of their top priorities.
And a top priority for the defense has got to be finding ways to cover him. And I don't think you can have one basic coverage to get it done. You have to throw a number of coverages at him, make him think as he's running downfield, and hope you can create a little bit of havoc.
Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. Back to the ground now. It's Henry. He takes it to the 15. A nice display of power. That gives him a nice pickup. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. This running game's so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's where they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week. And right now,
and Henry's hit. He lost the football, and the Packers pick it up. There he goes, right side. He's at the 50, the 30. 10, 5, and he will bring this one back. A fumble return for a Green Bay touchdown. Oh, backbreaker. That'll drive the coach, the offensive coordinator, just crazy. You get it all the way down there in the red zone, can't capitalize. Instead, they go the other way on the fumble return for a touchdown.
How about the aggressiveness of the defense, though? They're not about to just fall on a fumble, are they? Scoop and score is their motto, and they just did it.
Coming out of the end zone, here's Dontrell Hilliard. And he returns this to the 22. So a sensational return there on special teams, a foot race that he was not going to lose. Now, meanwhile, while that was going on, we've got an injured player on the field. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up. The numbers on the ground for Henry last week. The hat trick +1, 4 trips to the end zone with his legs.
And, partner, you know how all the guys do when they do that little symbol now about eating, right? Keep feeding me, feeding me. They just kept feeding him, and next thing you know, he kept getting in the end zone.
And now he lost the football. Tannehill loses it, and the Packers pick it up. And he will bring this one back. A fumble return for a Green Bay touchdown. So that is now 2 fumble return touchdowns. And you're talking about something that's going to drive a head coach crazy.
Without a doubt. But for the defensive guys, once you do it once, you create a frenzy. Everybody wants to get involved, and they got it done a 2nd time.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. Hilliard now from his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Here's Tennessee ready to begin this drive offensively. They currently sit 1 game over 500 thanks to their victory a week ago. But, Charles, they've been really an up-and-down team all year. Do you think that they have enough to get into the playoffs?
Well, you did mention they've been up and down all year, so to me, depends on what week you catch them. When they're at their best, I think they're definitely playoff worthy. But to me, they haven't been able to bring the intensity week in and week out, and that could be their Achilles heel.
His first catch of the game, good for 11 and a first down. Tannehill with a play fake to Henry. He'll throw instead. Forced out, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Preston Smith has now recorded 10 sacks on the season.
Well, partners, the first quarter too early to start talking about needing a comeback. They're down 2 touchdowns already, and that sack, that disrupts this drive. They need something to go right on offense, and they need it to happen soon.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Tannehill. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Eric Stokes. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line. So after the INT, it's Rodgers. His throw incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. To throw is Rodgers. Got a man, it's Tunyon. And he's going to have the Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Well, on 3rd down, he wanted to go to one of his most dependable targets, and that's who he found, his tight end there, to pick up the first, Charles.
And you use the proper word there, dependable. And sometimes spectacular, because tight ends nowadays, they can do it all. But they're the guys you trust, especially across the middle of the field where there's traffic. He delivers, and they pick up nice yardage.
The numbers for Jones last week: 18 carries, 66 yards.
Well, obviously, he didn't have a great deal of time between games, having to turn around on a short week and get ready for Thursday night football. But he said in pregame he was feeling pretty good and felt more recovered from last week's contest than he would have expected. Didn't seem to think this short week was going to affect him much as he chases a big performance here in prime time.
Throwing is Rodgers. And he's got it. And it's a Packers touchdown. Aaron Jones, his second touchdown on the season. And the Packers have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. The PAT would extend their lead, but there is a flag on the play.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
And they'll accept that penalty. So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. The Titans now just about ready to take over. They come off a victory over the weekend, but now the quick turnaround here for this Thursday night game. How does that affect how teams like this approach these short turnarounds?
Well, wins and losses always factor into, how you're getting ready for the next game. But equally as important when you have the short turnaround, what is your injury situation? Are you losing key guys? And if so...
And now he lost the football. Tannehill loses it. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
Here we go on 4th. Tannehill. Open man is Burks, and he's got him. And he is going to pick up the Titans' first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. 21-0 our score after 1. Second quarter now, Titans in possession of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Tannehill going to turn and give this to Henry. And slow going there as he'll only get a yard, maybe, up to the 41.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Play action. It's Tannehill. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. Now a play fake, and it's Tannehill. And that one's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Like what I've seen so far out of this defense, because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
On 4th down, Tannehill. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And that will force a turnover on downs. Rodgers now on 1st down. And the ball is knocked out. It's picked up by the Titans. And now off to the races down the right side. And they will finally get to him, but a great return has set him up 1st and goal at the 5. The defense gets him the ball via the turnover. Now can this offense cash in? 1st and goal. Running left, it's Henry. Down at the 2. Broke through the first contact, but ultimately stopped short of the goal line. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Henry again. And this time he's going to lose yardage as they push him back to the 4-yard line. Well, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. And he is going to go down back at the 11-yard line. The safety, Adrian Amos, comes crashing in for the sack.
So if we recount real quick, he had the touchdown earlier, and now he comes up with the sack here. No doubt about it, he's having himself a game.
Facing this big first-half deficit, they keep the field goal unit on the sideline. They're going for it. Willis, 4th down here. This is caught. Touchdown! Nick Westbrook-Akine, his first touchdown on the year. And the Titans' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Bullock good on the extra point, and they'll cut the lead to 21-7. So that drive, 4 plays. And the result in the end, a Titans touchdown. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. Fields the squib kick right around the 30. And they'll be set up with good field position here as he gets this up over the 40-yard line. So here are the Packers now to take over. They're trying to get back on track. They had the loss last week to the Dallas Cowboys. The good news, they've got the lead right now. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43. A little jet sweep to start the drive. And he's got some space here. Touchdown, Packers. Sammy. His first rushing touchdown on the year. And the Packers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. And Johnson's extra point up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Now after the touchdown, it's Lachlan Edwards to kick it away. This one taken just inside the 10. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Titans set and ready to go on offense. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. Now Tannehill. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. A well-executed 22-yard gain. Henry running right. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards, 2nd down. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Running from the gun with Henry. Takes this to the 32, maybe the 31. Defensively, they rally quickly after the broken tackle. That time, the right guard sending him backwards.
And so many different types of guys rotate in on the defensive line now, depending on situations. You can get the bulky guy, the fast guy. No matter what, though, you can't hold him.
Tannehill on target to Burks. And this is going to result in another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 19. From the red zone now, Tannehill. And this is going to be intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick. And the Packers are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Rodgers will break the huddle and bring the pack up 1st and 10 at the 20. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Here's Rodgers to throw. That'll be complete to Allen Lazard. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. Rodgers to throw on 3rd and 1. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Meanwhile, Rodgers' throw into the hands of Cobb. Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. On 2nd down, it's Jones. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll check in with Jonathan Coachman from Orlando. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half of play. Rodgers' throw taken in by Watkins here. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. 2nd and 2. Now Rodgers. Again, that's Watkins. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 29-yard line. That one good for 16 as the drive continues. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. Touchdown, Packers! Sammy Watkins, his second touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Packers continue to pull away here in this first half. And Johnson's extra point up and good. And a rout is on here in this first half. Now after the touchdown, it's Lachlan Edwards to kick it away. This one taken just inside the 10. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
Holding. Repeating.
So already not the best to kick returns there, but that penalty, that adds insult to injury and backs him up even closer to the goal line.
Yeah, not ideal field position to begin a drive, is it? Because the extra pressure now goes on the offense. They've got to get some early yards and get away from the shadow of their own goalposts. What every offense wants to do in this situation, get 2 first downs to help out with field position at the least.
Tannehill intercepted again. Picked off by Eric Stokes. And a potential turning point as they get the football in very good field position late in this first half. Throwing on first down is Rodgers. He's going to get this one complete here to Cobb. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Now Rodgers. And this is going to be caught? No, they say it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Now with 5 seconds left, not really enough time to run another play and then stop it. So on comes the field goal unit. And Johnson's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So the turnover leads to points as they add 3 there.
Yeah, what a sequence there, and a nice win for them. They forced the interception, put together a little drive, and then come away with 3 points. Nothing to it, partner. Just do it.
This one taken just inside the 10. So we're at halftime here at Lamp. Past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the 3rd quarter. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon. So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the 3rd quarter from the 6. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. And the Packers ready to go to start quarter number 3. And it's hard to imagine that the first half could have gone any better for them. So what's the approach here in the second half?
Just continue to play smart football because they got the other team down and they feel good about the position they're in. The obvious thing people would say is just keep attacking, but I think you also have to be smart about it. Avoid turnovers. That's about the only thing that can derail you at this point. Attack, but make sure you take care of the ball.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Rodgers going to throw. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
When you look at the scoreboard, you'd think they'd be pretty comfortable right now with this lead, but these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play. Unable to connect in that attempt.
Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And he is going to get this close to the first down markers. He's brought down at the Titans' 43-yard line. They'll try and run for it with Jones. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. 11 yards and a Green Bay Packer first down. Now it's Rodgers. a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked up by Elijah Molden. And the Titansons are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And they just got a little help from their defense forcing the turnover. Now can they make that pay off in points?
They need to, partner. They're down on the scoreboard. Need to take advantage of those opportunities. And this is a good one right in front of them.
And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down. To throw again on second down. Tannehill. And that's complete to Westbrook-Ikhine. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 13 yards is the pickup for Tennessee and a first down. Now Tannehill. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
At this point in the game, in the situation they're in, partner, these incompletions that we're seeing, they need to turn into positive snaps, and soon.
Throwing again on second and 10. Tannehill. This ball tipped, and it's going to be incomplete. Fortunate maybe to get that back. It's third down. Throwing on third down, Tannehill. And it's hauled in by Austin Hooper. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. So into Packer territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 43. Throwing again is Tannehill. Across the formation, Burks has it. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. On first and 10, Tannehill. He finds his man, complete. That's Phillips. And they're going to get this down inside the 15. To throw again on second down. Tannehill. And it's a Titans touchdown. Traylon Burks. A 14-yard touchdown. And the Titans are able to cut into that deficit. Tannehill looking to throw. Complete at the 1. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here. As this offense takes the field against CD, remember last drive they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So you know they're riding high right now, and they're ready to challenge this offense and that quarterback one more time.
And we'll see if the offense is up for that challenge here as things start to get more interesting here in the second half. They're going for Lazard, but this is intercepted. Picked off by Christian Fulton. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, this secondary just continues to be a force. Multiple interceptions in this game, and now the pick 6.
And the thing about it is once you get an interception as a unit, you think to yourself, okay, we got that. How do we increase it the next time? Get the interception, do a little more damage, but there's your outcome right there. Take it to the house and break down what they're trying to do offensively.
This one fielded at the 5. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. And not the first time that they're coming back out off of a turnover, but the last one really hurt Charles with that pick 6.
And it feels like the whole team's infected right now, doesn't it? It's not just been one person. It's kind of been a group effort where the mistakes have happened. Can they put that aside, kind of start over and put together a nice drive.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. On the delay, Jones. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down. To throw, it's Rodgers. And he'll just get rid of it.
Good job by this defense, and now playing what they call complementary football. Offense scores a touchdown for them, so they come right out, force what should be a 3-and-out, and keep the momentum squarely on their side.
And we'll see what he can do on the return. Following the punt return here, there is someone shaken up. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. Tannehill and the Titans come up now 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And brought in downfield by Burks. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. A gain of 32 that time.
Let's go.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Here's Tannehill. That's going to be complete on the sideline, but, you know, that throw left him no room to run, and the good footwork nearly all for naught. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Tannehill. Open man, Westbrook-Akine. And this is going to result in another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 22-yard line. Tannehill now to throw. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night in the NFL. 3rd quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up. Tannehill with a play fake to Henry. He'll throw instead. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Now he's hit on the return. It's a loose football. Well, do you want to unpack that one, or do you want me to?
You're the boss.
We get the interception, then really he's just too loose with the football on the return, and he coughs it right back up the other way.
I've seen this happen in an NFL game, and boy, did it cost them once. San Francisco at Atlanta a few seasons ago. Atlanta throws the interception. San Francisco runs it back. Game is salted away. Fumbles on the return. Atlanta gets it back, drives down, kicks the game-winning field goal.
How about that? And a crazy situation we just saw there. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him. So 3rd and long after the sack. Tough task for Tannehill and the Titans. Back to throw. And this will be incomplete. Boy, can you believe this? That one probably should have been picked too. Instead, it's 4th down. Here we go on 4th. Tannehill. And this one is incomplete. The Titans try it, but ultimately they fail on 4th down. And the Packers D comes up with a big stop. Rodgers will bring the pack up with a 1st and 10 at their own 22. And he'll begin the drive with a give to Jones. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. On play action, it's Rodgers. Open man downfield is Davis. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. The time is called. Looks like a member of the Titans in some discomfort out there. But these Packers and these Packer fans really thrive with the cold temperatures here at Lambeau. And their guys have the lead here with a 1st and 10. Here's Rodgers to throw. That's Tunyon bringing in the quick throw. And they're going to get this down inside the 20.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
Now a first down carry by Jones. He'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Rodgers now to throw. And he's got his man. Touchdown, Green Bay. It's Allen Lazard. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Packers will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third. And Johnson's extra point up and good. And they open the lead up now to 25. Now after the touchdown, it's Lachlan Edwards to kick it away. Hilliard now from his end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. Tennessee offense set to go again. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD. And if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night match. Back now at Lambeau. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. Third and 2, Tannehill. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Nowhere to go downfield, but he's able to get out of bounds and stop the clock here with a first down. Tannehill. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Jair Alexander. So the ball changing hands on the interception, but meanwhile here we do have an injury on the play. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. So after the INT, it's Rodgers. So the completion results there in 9 yards, and they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming. Up the middle, Jones. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2.
It's not easy playing the corner, is it? A lot of times you got to defend against the pass, but sometimes you have to play against the run. How about the job he did there, crashing inside?
And it's a Packers touchdown. 4 touchdown passes now for Aaron Rodgers. And the Packers look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter.
After review of the play, ruling on the field stands.
Johnson for the... Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it ends with a Packers touchdown. This one taken just inside the 10. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Out come the Titans now. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
Yeah, absolutely right about it. They're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. The offense on third down tonight, 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 11. Third down, it's Willis. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Multiple rushers break through to drop him for the 7th time this game. On now is the Titans punter. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. Taking it about the 36. Well, that's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10. So good field position for the Packers as they come up 1st and 10 at the 45. They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Meanwhile, Rodgers' throw complete here on target to Tunyon. On the move past the 40. Touchdown, Packers! Robert Tunyon, 58 yards. And the Packers continue to run up the score. They lead it big here in the 4th. And Johnson's extra point up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Now after the touchdown, it's Lachlan Edwards to kick it away. Taken from about the 12. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. And the Titans getting set to go. We said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Meanwhile, Willis throw on target to Burks. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down. Now Willis on 1st and 10. He finds his man, complete. It's Phillips. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. Willis looking to throw on 1st down. And incomplete, he dropped it. Maybe a rookie mistake there, 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Willis looks to pass it here. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. To throw, here's Willis. And now another turnover as this one's intercepted. Rasul Douglas picks it, and the Packers will take over possession here up at the 44. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable 4th quarter lead. Room here to run. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Aaron Jones, his 2nd touchdown of the night, and the Packers just continue to roll. And Johnson's extra point up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Now after the the touchdown, it's Lachlan Edwards to kick it away. This one taken just inside the 10. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Here's the Titan offense now as they make their way back onto the field. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
On the move to his left. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down. On first down, Willis. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Devontae Wyatt in there to get him yet again. That is his third sack tonight. They can't figure him out. After the sack on first down, Willis. And he's going to go down again. Tough spot for Willis and the Titans, now facing 3rd and long following the sack. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Preston Smith, the offensive line is in tatters as that's now 3 sacks in 3 plays. Willis, 4th down, has to have it. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Titans try it, but ultimately they fail on 4th down. And the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position. A bit of an opening there on the first down run as they get this forward for about 6 yards.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. They got to get to the 20 to keep the drive alive on 3rd down. Now Rodgers. Throw right side, hauled in by Dobbs. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Out for the PAT, here's Johnson. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And that drive all capped off with a Romeo Dobbs touchdown. Fielded right around the 8. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is in the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
Over the middle, complete. That's Henry. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. One final try for Willis. And now another turnover as this one's intercepted. Picked off by Eric Stokes. And the Packers come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians.